Hello children, how are you? Hope you're keeping safe. I am by name Mrs. Rebecca Yua. I am here to take you mathematics. And our topic for this week is vertical addition and subtraction of tens and units. Repeat after me. Vertical addition and subtraction of what? Tens and units. Now, at the end of this lesson, it is expected that you should be able to identify the signs of addition and subtraction. And how can we identify the sign of addition and subtraction? The sign is just a simple one. It's like writing number 1, just a 1, and at the middle of it you cross it. That is what addition sign, that's how addition signs looks like. While subtraction is just a dash. It's just a what? A dash. Now, having known that, it is also expected that you have identified your numbers. You can identify your numbers from 1 to 10, which I am pretty sure that you know that. Isn't it? Fine. Having known that, we are going to move to our activity. Day 1 is on Monday, which is addition. Remember, for you to be able to add or subtract any number, you have to use your counters to count. You have to use your bottle tops to count. You can also use your hands to count. These are the things you can use, or gravels, depending on what you want to use to count for your addition. Are we together? Fine. Now, first of all, for you to know what addition is, for you to know how to add under 10 signs, you need to know what addition is. What is addition? Addition means to add two numbers together. What did I say? Addition means to add two numbers together. Now, for example, we have example 1, we have letter T and U. Now, the T there stands for tens, while the U stands for unit. Repeat after me. T stands for tens and U stands for unit. Say it. T stands for tens and U stands for unit. T stands for tens and U stands for unit. So we are to start from the unit sound. That's the letter U. The numbers under it, that's the first thing we are going to look after. Now, first there is number 3, and under that number 3 is number 2. We are to count that number 3 and then count number 2. Now, let's count number 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Then let's come down and count number 2. 1, 2. Then we'll do what? Add them together. Let's add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You now write your number 5. Is that taken? Fine. Now let's move to the next one, which is a T. Now under that T we have what? We have 2. Under that T we have number 2. So let's count that number 2. 1, 2. And under it there is no any other number, isn't it? So for that reason you will now bring down that 2, because there is no any other number for you to add there. So that means 23 plus 2 will give you what? 25. Is that taken? Beautiful children. So let's move to example 2. Example 2, under the U hand side. Remember, T stands for tens and U stands for unit. Under 3, we have, under unit we have 3 and we also have 2. Now let's count that 3. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3. Then under that 3 you have number 2. Now let's count it together. 1, 2. Then after that, what are we supposed to do? We count them together. Now let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you come under and write your number 5, just the way I did. Then you move to the T hand side. Now that T, under that number, letter T, you have only number 4. Is there any number under number 4? No. So that means you don't have anything to count, only that 4 that is there. So let's count that 4 together. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then once you're done, you now come and write your 4. Is that okay? That is the activities we're supposed to do on Monday. Then on Tuesday, it's still the same thing. Addition and subtraction under tens and unit. The same thing we did on Monday is the same thing we're going to do on Tuesday. Remember, you have to start from the unit hand. And example 1 there, we have 4 plus 2. First thing to do is to count number 4. Let's count number 4 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then under that 4 we have what? 2. Let's count that 2 together. 1, 2. Then after that, what are we going to do? We add them together. Let's add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you come and write your 6. Is that taken? Then you move to the T hand side. Beneath that letter T, you have number 3. Now let's count number 3 together. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. Under the number 3, you have number 1. Now let's count that 1. 1. Then what are we going to do? We add everything together and count them. Let's add it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 34 plus 12 will give you what? 46. Is that taken? Very good. Let's move to example 2. Remember, we must start from the what? The unit side. Now under the letter U there, we have 0, and under it again another 0. Now 0 plus 0 will give you 0, because 0 is nothing, it's not a number. So you now write that same 0 because it's nothing. You bring it down, you write it. Is that taken? Then you move to the T hand side, which says 2 plus 1. Are we together? 2 plus 1. So we'll count 2. Let's count 2 together. 1, 2. Then under that 2 we have what? 1. Let's count 1. 1. Then we'll do what? Add them together. Let's add them together. 1, 2, 3. And then you now come down and write your 3. That means 20 plus 10 will give us 30. Is that taken? Yes. And our activity for today is on Classic Maths book page 75. Classic Maths book page 75. Is that taken? Now we'll take the next page, which is on Wednesday. On Wednesday we're going to look at subtraction of numbers under what? Tens and units. Remember, I told you that subtraction is just a dash, isn't it? Now let's all make the sign. Oh yeah, all of you make your sign of subtraction. Let's see. Do it on the air. Bam. Very good. Now, having done that, what is subtraction? We need to know what subtraction is. It means taking away a smaller number from a bigger number. Subtraction means taking a smaller number from a bigger number. Is that taken? Yes. Now, having known what that subtraction is, now example 1 there, remember T stands for tens and U stands for unit, and we must start from the what? The unit hand side. Now unit, under the unit we have 4. Example 1, we have 4, take away 3. So what are we going to do? We count what? 4. Let's count 4 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you going to do? You cancel 3. You take away 3 away. Let's count it. Let's take away 3 together. 1, 2, 3. How many are we left with? 1. Yes. Then you come down and write your 1. Under the T hand side, we only have 1, and under it there is no number, isn't it? Now, so it means you are only going to bring down that same 1, because there's no number for you to take away. So 1 take away nothing will give you what? 1. Is that taken? Good, children. Now let's move to example 2, which it says under the unit we say 4 take away 4. So let's count that number 4. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Then what are we supposed to do? Take away that 4. Let's take it away. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you left with? Nothing, isn't it? So it means you have to bring down your what? 0. Is that taken? Very good. Then we'll move to the T hand side, which is just 2. 2 take away nothing. There's nothing there for you to take away. So you bring down your 2, because there's no number there. Is that taken? Very good. Now give me 5 on the air. Ta. Very good. Now our activity for today is it's the same classic maths, page 77. Is that taken? Now our Thursday activity is still on subtraction of tens and units, the same thing we did on Wednesday. Remember, we must always start from the what? From the unit side. Now the unit says 4 take away 3. You have to count 4. Let's count 4 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then take away 3. Let's take it away. 1, 2, 3. How many do we have left? 1. Very good. Then you bring down that 1 and write it. Then you move to the T hand side. Under that T you see 2. So let's count 2 together. Let's count it. 1, 2, go. 1, 2. Then what are you going to do? It says you should take away 1. Let's take away that 1 there. Let's cancel it. 1. What do we have left? We only have 1. Is that taken? Very good. Then let's move to example 2. Under the unit we have 7 take away 4. 7 take away 4. What are we going to do? Let's count our 7. Now let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Haven't done that. What are we going to do? We'll take away how many? 4. Now let's cancel 4. Let's take it away. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do you have left? Let's count what we have left. 1, 2, 3. Very good. You come down and write your 3. Then you move to the tens hand side also again. There you have 3 take away 2. What are we supposed to do? We count 3. Now let's count that 3 together. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3. Take away what? 2. Let's take it away. Or cancel 2. Let's take it away. 1, 2. How many do we have left? 1. Then you write it. Is that taken? Very good. Now our activity for today is still on classic maths, page 78. And then we'll move to the next one, which is on Friday, which is our test day. You have addition and subtraction put together. Where you see plus, you add. Where you see minus, you take away. So work out these activities for your test, and we'll see next week. Have a nice day and keep safe. Bye.